Hey TPT sellers, and welcome back to the Teachers Boost channel. Today I want to dive into product descriptions because I kind of struggle with this actually. It's usually that I've just used all my brain power to create the product itself, and then I end up just staring at this blank screen wondering how am I actually going to sell this with my words. So today we're looking at how to use AI to write these product descriptions and how to ensure that the product descriptions are SEO optimized. So first up, let's quickly break down what a great TPT description actually needs from us. So first of all, we have the SEO hook or the header. This means that the first two sentences must be keyword rich and immediately tell the TPT search engine, as well as the buyers, exactly what the product is. Then we have the pain point and the solution. So, what problem does the teacher have? For example, the students are bored with worksheets in class, and then posing your resource as the solution. Next, we have the features and the benefits of your products. So this should always be a clear, easy to scan list of exactly what the teacher gets and how it helps them. So it saves 3 hours of lesson planning time or something along those lines. Lastly, we have the CTA or the call to action, and this is just a simple closing line which encourages the buyers or the potential buyers to actually buy the product. So trying to manually blend all of this takes a ton of mental energy. I think so. So that's why I'm handing it over to AI for the first draft. I'll be sending this formula in next week's newsletter as well. So don't worry about trying to scribble it down on a sheet of paper during this video. But if you haven't already signed up for the free weekly newsletter, then now is definitely the time. All right, so step one is the context, which is the foundation. And we will start by giving AI its job and defining the style that we want from it. So I'll say something like, you are a English teacher or a science teacher or whatever is suitable for you, creating and selling resources on TPT for busy teachers. The tone should be professional yet engaging and encouraging. Or if your specific tone is more casual, then you can put that in. If it's more professional, you can say highly professional. You can adjust as you need it. And we are using the AIDA framework, so this is optional to put in, but I like to put it in. It just helps with how it's structured nicely. Step two is feeding the AI the specifics of your product. So this is also where you will insert your SEO data. I'll say something like this product includes, and then you can list your features, maybe 3 posters and 10 worksheets or whatever it may be. And then the goal is to, you can say the goal is to save the teacher time or increase student engagement or teach students about this specific topic. Again, you will just adjust this accordingly. And then it's time to add in your SEO keywords. And this is the part where you would use your trending keyword tool. So we need the main trending keyword, which is the keyword that you want to show up on in the search results, and then additional keywords, which will be your secondary keywords. Just to show what I mean by that, this top keyword here is the generic keyword. It's got a high keyword competition, so it's not the main keyword that I'm going for. But let's say I make a Christmas themed argumentative writing activity. This would then be my main keyword. But if it includes anchor charts and center starters and graphic organizers, then these three would be my secondary keywords. Okay, so next up we have the length and format of your product description. So this is where we have to tell the AI exactly how to format the output so that it's ready for TPT. Again, this will be subjective to how you like your formatting to be, but just some guidelines. I would say draft a description that is between X and X number of words. Use however many main paragraphs, followed by a bulleted list of features. Bullet points are really nice, I think, for listing your features. And then ensure that the primary keyword is in the first sentence. That's a really important prompt. Putting that keyword at the beginning of the description will really help the algorithm latch onto your product. All right, then we have constraints. So here is where you will give some rules, and you can pretty much decide your own constraints here, but I would usually say things that AI often does. So I, through trial and error, already know what I don't like from AI. So I would say don't be repetitive, don't use salesy or AI language. Don't use long, intricate wording and sentences because I just feel like you lose your audience a bit. And avoid sounding robotic or using too much jargon. Okay, so again, I will compile this entire prompt into the newsletter for next week, and you can just copy and paste it straight from there. Alternatively, if you sign up for a membership with Teachers Boost, then you'll be able to access our Description Booster tool. So this tool uses AI, but it allows you to skip all of the hassle of drafting the instructions like what we just went through. Instead, you'll simply have to put in the grade level, the subject, the topic, skill, and resource type, and then this tool will do all of the heavy lifting for you. So what it gives me is a description which is already SEO optimized and it fits the requirements of an effective product description for TPT. It'll also include the education standards for my product, which is super, super helpful. And yeah, ultimately it serves as my number one shortcut for writing product descriptions, mostly because it saves me so much time and so much effort. So if you are interested in using this tool, then you can sign up for a membership on teachersboost.com, and then you'll have access to not only the description booster, but also the trending keyword tool, the seller score tool, the title generating tool, and the optimal product pricing tool. Okie dokes. I will be back here next week as we enter the new year, and I'm super excited to share some more TPT seller tips with you. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you then. Bye.